Well, and Tomb of the Spider Queen is such a... It's a tough map when you talk to people in Diablos. They're like, that's Diablo's best map. What are you talking about? His win rate on it is actually really low in a Storm League sense, but it is a good map for Diablo. The lanes are just like Hanamura. They're really wide. They're super wide, so it's a real butt to try to get good stuns on Tomb of the Spider Queen. So let's perform the all-important analysis of where we want to put our efforts in the early game. We got a Sonya who hopefully will do solo lane. Another Morales. Greymane. Cassia. So Greymane and Cassia should be more aggressive because they have such an abundance of healing through the Morales, who will run out of energy very quickly here on Braxis in the early game. You have done Feast on Fear. Great. So we have this abundance of healing. We should be connected for very long periods of time. Malfurion is an issue. He's an issue. He's an issue for Diablo. It's tough to be denied walking space. Mei, though, does allow us to get a lot of auto attacks in. And we can shadow charge on lane minions and other characters in order to get out of her blizzard. So we're holding on to the shadow charge sometimes here. We're doing a lot of mounting. I want to see you mounted up. I want to see you looking for cool angles as you cruise around, and holding on to your shadow charge should you have to get out of a blizzard, especially with the Li Ming and possibly Falstad. Falstad might be top. Let's see where the lanes go. But there's going to be a lot of fire coming your way. It's just going to be slower. Cool. Don't feel like you have to like prep us or anything.
5, 4, 3, 2,
oh right, so you receive the feedback that just more and more stuns. That's true. We can also, on a tighter map like this, or at least a smaller battlefield, I want to see you using W for sight, looking through bushes. A note, and I do this a lot too, and it's, it can make things look like I'm using it for lane clear, and I honestly need to watch out. But this does not heal you unless it hits heroes. So using it for lane clear is pretty low value. That's fine. Cool. We don't have any auto attack talents yet, so we're just hanging out. Go ahead and mount up. Just get in the habit of just mounting up. That's not bad. Hit that fire stomp. Get some healing for yourself. That orb is your job, so I want to see you angle directly upward and grab that orb. I want to see you grab that orb. Okay, another break here. I want to see you mount up. Oh, that was not your fault. That was an interaction. And we can wail, that's fine. Because Morales should be getting low on energy. But now we have overhealing. So we're thinking about what sort of, could we maybe, like right here. Right here, you are healing, and your health is probably like here. So you could get out in front here and like make sure these guys aren't taking this, or maybe even absorb these a little bit. Like just take advantage of any sort of overhealing you have. Eke out those little advantages. Hey, Sai, good to see ya. No, this is tragic. It's not that bad. Tragic is too strong a word, but that sucks. To just be constantly getting CC'd on Diablo. Cool. There's no Triumvirate left or at the moment like that or anything. There's Cassia. Let's get back to what your camera is here. Okay, they got a camp. That's not terribly important. Greymane's super aggressive. Oh, maybe you were going for Malfurion there. Because he was hugging that wall a little bit. Wow, your damage are going ham. Nice little get there. Good juggle. Good delay on that. Nice job. That was a nice little... You waited for the full duration of the stun. That was nice. So it's Falstad and Zul versus Sonya right now. But you guys have this darn camp in lane, so Cassia's gonna move up. We can't stop this, but in all actuality, Sonya's winning by pulling 2 people to her lane. You all need to be pushing down here aggressively, clearing out walls, maybe getting there well, doing whatever you can down here that makes you have an advantage in this lane. And then we can think about making something happen in Sonya's lane. But that's not going to be an advantage, that's going to be a defense. So we want to be aggressive. Oh my goodness. Greymane's unleashing the beast. Yeah, positive reinforcement. You know what I meant. Positive stuff. Good words. Good choice. So we're all going top, which is okay. We should be on Morales' angle. Probably Zool there. Yeah, okay, we got denied. Okay. So we actually did really well here. Perfect, exactly, Far. Hey, Tumiki. Hope you're doing well. So, Leeming's down there firing. Got plenty of room to be aggressive. No flame stomps because we don't want to piss off the building. That's the flame stomp. But looks like you got back in range. Greymane's just going ham for you, though. So we can peel that off. That was decent, but it was really slow on the Q. I see what you were going for, though. You got Hydras and Broods. Like, this could actually continue for a bit if Greymane wanted to party. That was a good kill in the bottom. But you're right to get out of here when the damage leaves. Okay, so straight down there. Let's help Sonya and get up on that wall. There's a Falstad. Oh, yeah, I saw it. Nice. Yeah, that's exactly what you need to be thinking. Can I grab him? Well, apparently you can when he walks into melee. Weird. Cool. Another engage by Cassia there. The root still gets its target. Sonya wants to go get a camp, which is fine. So how you thinking about it? Good job. Don't do it. Don't charge the tank. We want to save it for other reasons. Oh, Sonya got denied. All right. Well, Greymane really wants this here. I want to get it. Nice. Fight's breaking out. That's Cassia down. There's nothing in there to be afraid of. And Sonya wants it. I want to see you going in there. We're building a rapport with Sonya right now. We're learning what she likes, what she's doing. Too much playing W May. That's an interesting comment.
Here we go again. The beacons are powering up.
Keep going. We've got this.
That's fine. We have plenty of mana to be helping out with some flame stomps. They're not altogether the most useful thing, but I do it too. So we would be looking forward here while Sonya finishes this up. We want to kind of make our way into this area and make sure that no one's going to be causing any trouble. I don't think I need you to be in this bush or being that weird and aggressive. Oh, nope. Okay. You were thinking about it there. That's a great angle for Falstad, but we already spent our Q. Pretty big hit on Morales. Greymane should be in Morgan form, but that's fine. I'm just happy he's doing deeps all the time. That's okay. Now, as she pops into her ice, we would want to pursue her there, though, if that was the choice we made. Oh, yeah, Malfurion there. Malfurion. Pick him up with the E. I wanted to see you pick him up here with an E and slam him into that wall there. But otherwise, you're creating enough noise that your assassins are comfortable right now. Oh, man. There was another good opportunity for that Malfurion there. That's okay. That's all pretty big noise. Focus on the Falstad there. Sonya's just going for it. Oh, man, there's another great opportunity for that Falstad. You know what I think is happening? I think you're queuing around your camera too much, so your camera's not already on the enemy. Because your camera's always shifting slightly when I want you to be charging. So how could we get you? Because what I want, like if we're going to charge, let's say this Cassie is an enemy and you're coming around this angle. What I want you to have is your camera already, your mouse here already on Cassia. And then as you get in range, you've already set up this nice little camera for you, assuming she's going to, run onto the enemy side because she's an enemy and she's not going to, try to juke you through these areas. We'd set up a nice camera, run in, and then hit the Q. I don't think you need to go that far. I don't think you need to do the arrow key business. But instead of walking through here by going click on the ground, advance, 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 I would rather you maybe use your middle mouse. I think that's really better to do as the middle mouse here, but even just ride it like this and get very quickly to where you're going. Spacebar, that's a good idea too, because you could just center on yourself real quick. Hold down the spacebar while you're moving through dangerous territory, because every single one of these bushes could reveal a Falstad sitting against a wall. So my suggestion would be middle mouse button, set up the beautiful camera angle you want, then click, and then adjust again. But spacebar is a great option too for you to just ride through this area, and as you ride, at least you'd be in range. Because I think, I believe from what I'm seeing that you see it too. You see those characters just barely leave that wall space. Yeah, just auto attack her there. Like, you had two choices. You could reposition and ride her out by pushing her out of the blizzard, or take the stun, realize that you did awesome because you took her major stun with no value to it, and just auto attack her and just live through it, make it her problem. Because that's good. Don't pick her up though. Nice, nice, yes, nice, nice, perfect. That was the wrong direction. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. The directional W thing was tragic. I appreciate that they did it, but oh man, I loved it when it went all directions. Oh, you look at that! Look at that! Oh, misclick. Okay, that's fine. I saw you were getting around. You wanted to use the wall on the towers there. That was nice. If you have a wall bangs on 100%, a Feast of Fear, does he overheal? Are you talking about if I'm at full health and I land a stun, or are you saying do the 2 stuns stack, which they don't? That was great. This camera angle is awful. This is an awful movie, but that was a great APOC. You notice people together in a choke. You hit the button. That's great. Oh my goodness, Greymane almost died down there. But look at your Sonya. Your Sonya is cooking. Is cooking up magic for you, and you're always disengaging. I want to see you matching the aggression of your best player, and right now I think it's Greymane Sonya. Cassia's just fending random stuff, and it's happened to working out because people aren't dodging it. But Greymane's out there working hard. Sonya's clicking forward. Like, until Sonya gives up, I want to see you joining her, particularly based on the minimap information of the enemy forts missing. Good. Nice adjustment there. We don't need to see the bottom. There's nothing down there. We assume. There could be a hero down there, but... Zul? Zul right there? Ah, okay. Don't be scared here. Remember, those towers will not hurt you while there's stuff in range. They want to get a camp.
Zerg eliminated.
Field researchers, so exciting, they said. Oh, I'll show them some exciting.
All right, nice little staying on the field there. Your friends need help. Your friends want you. You're almost on APOC cooldown, so maybe that's not something we really talk about on tanks too much, because you're often holding on to your heroic to actually make a situation happen. But when you have 15 seconds, 10 seconds left on that R, no matter what your hero is, for the most part, you should be more aggressive. And you should be less aggressive when it's off cooldown, more aggressive... Wait, no, when it's on cooldown, off, you know, it's kind of a double negative. But here we go. We're a little late. And we have Feast on Fear, so we could get healed up here, no problem. No, our glorious Sonya, she's still going. Don't be scared, help her out. You got a level lead of 13. And Cassia's in there, and oh man, they're all hanging out by walls, and you're the furthest one back. Sonya has every right to be a little disappointed. Wow, nice protect. Greymane's going in. Man, Greymane's smurfing or something. Like, it's not amazing, but he's very aggressive. Oh, my beat, perfect. That's all they want to hear. Yeah, awesome. Nice. This is where if I had a notepad, I would have written it down, and then, okay, I'll cross it out. Like, all right. Sir Charles knows what he did. Just living the working life, one dog bite at a time. While you're just taking camps here, it's usually the strategy whenever a objective completes to go around, complete all the camps, and then see if you can invade the other side, so that you have their lanes under pressure while you're invading. Here, there's a good chance that they're probably hanging out in the bottom lane, and they might be looking at you guys, so I would want to see you be the one to get forward here.
Power spike from the beacons. They'll be active soon.
You also are missing quite a bit of health, so favoring leading with stuns so that you can get that health back. You're dismissed by a snowball, no big deal. Don't work on that camp, get back with everybody. We can always do that later. Or if you wanted to do this camp, your camera should be watching the team fight to see if you could APOC forward, because it's a global ability. But luckily, nothing bad happens. You've got a level lead, so they're hunting and they're slaying.
There! The beacons! Capture them!
They want a boss. Okay, the disconnect you just performed is that you wanted to soak until the team fight was over, but you didn't want to get 16. So when I saw you soaking, I'm like, all right, you're missing out on a lot of stuff, but you're going for 16, but then you dropped it before the 16. So you didn't complete either one of the strategies we could have gone for there. So soak with a goal. Soak with meaning. Get forward and help your poor Greymane. And both of your assassins that are forward. Because you've got Feast on Fear. You've got a lot of body to give. Pick up that Zul. Get a little healing off him. Now you're coming back quick. You're still going to have APOC. So your camera's right where it should be. Yep, you're clicking on the pad. No, don't look at yourself. Don't look at yourself. Look at that. You want to be knowing if you can APOC. Something's going on up there. Something's going on up there. Are you going to APOC it? Okay. Nothing bad happened. Oh, nice wall. Yep, auto attacker. Auto attacker. You don't have a... Oh, you did a body block. Okay. My thought was you were in a position to make a good stun happen when she popped out of the ice, but you did a great body block, and she got stuck and she died, so no problem. Sonya's hunting. So should you. You got 16. You know, put your head in that bush. Go see what's going on up here. What are they trying to make? Greymane just ripping that bullet. Get out of here. Li Ming popping a wave of force. Oh, yeah, she's his triumvirate, so that's gonna hurt a little bit. No, the Morales is healing Diablo. That's no problem. Okay, Greymane's gonna go do top. You're with the bottom here, and that means... No, wait, hang on. Wait. Who's making the choices? Who are you with? Do you like Greymane or Cassia better? Who's your best friend here? It's an odd split. Greymane went solo. It didn't have the weight on it, but you could make the weight by making your choices to where you want to be. And right now, we are in the wrong lane. So if it helps you to make that decision faster, I would say follow your heart and the person that is a number one. Oh, well, welcome to you, the Grey Raven. Welcome to the tank stream. Okay, we got a Cassia going on lockdown. Everyone's standing real still. I'd love to see an APOC go out right there. It's a little late right now. You received the stim. Don't you walk away. Don't you... Now you're stuck in CC. But for some reason you got stimmed. I want to see you auto-attack in. That's going to heal you. That's okay. That's Blue Build Zool doing stuff. You've got a Gladiator's Medallion that is going completely unused with all this CC too. Now, I don't know if... Did you bind it to F as well? Or am I just the guy who does F and it shows your keys on my screen? Either way. Okay. Either way. Gladiator's Medallion, use it. It's not the most important thing in the world. But just practice pressing that button. Oh, man. That was a great opportunity to grab Li Ming and slam her into the core. Okay. Okay. I don't think you're getting any value out of domination. I think you're doing a decent job getting some auto attacks. I think Feast on Fear is almost there for you, but we're missing a lot of stuns, and I think Devil's Due might be a better... I don't want to call it training wheels, because it's not like you're going to improve at that skill and then get better later on, so that's up to you. You're doing okay with Diabolic Momentum. I think your Cruelty's okay. But I'm not seeing you make any interesting angles with the domination. Yeah, thanks to your forward DPS. Yes, they were very aggressive. But, and this is something you can do for yourself too if you want to know kind of like why you won. It may have been accidental. They may just, like lots of people play like ham every single game, and when they lose, they get mad at their healers, and when they win, they think it was their ham that won. They just play the same every time. We don't know about this Greymane if this is just how they play every single game. But we take Morales's 67, and we go take a look at the top DPS at 49. So this victory was actually due to the fact that Morales out-healed the majority of the damage that the enemy team even did in the first place. So your forward DPS weren't in a lot of trouble. Now, Cassia died 5 times, but she was just fending into stuff, and she was going to die anyway. But that, without damage taken stats and better like graphs and stuff that we can see, that is the best way to kind of decide what happened in there. We can also take into account like this self-healing. Like, whoa, we go 67,000 plus, so we go to 100,000 healing. And then we go and we add a 16 on top of that. So we have 116,000 healing. And then we go 49. All right, we're up close to 100,000, down to Falstad. We have countered all their primary damage dealers with our self-healing and Morales' healing. Now, here's the part I don't know for you. I think with the help of Fibble there, too, with the spacebar, we found a good way to make you more reactionary and to be hitting your buttons faster because your camera's already going to be set up when you charge in. We found some opportunities where you could auto-attack, where you could be looking at the mini-map more. But when it comes to domination, it's just going to take practice and experience for you to get good at that. But it's such an opportunity for you to rock the Casbah.
Choose a talent.
That I want you to keep working on it. I don't want to tell you to move on to a different build.
Choose a talent.
But there's all sorts of opportunities to complete that. Like this, and then you walk over to past them, and then still complete the stun. Like how three-dimensional are you thinking about your Diablo engages? Because there's absolutely plenty of options to miss your first charge, but still complete something on the other side. Or even if we're all chasing here, we can charge into the pickup and then push back into my team. And then we had some time that we controlled them, and they're basically in the spot where we started, even a little further back, maybe. So, what I don't want to tell you is, like, get good. All you got it, no problem. Actually, this doesn't work here because I don't think APOC works on these minions. So we'd have to turn on an enemy hero. But, like, your APOCs are going undercast. Like, I don't really care about that because it's just not a very useful skill to say, hey, you know, guy trying to get into silver, just perform perfect APOC combos and you'll win every game. It will help, you know? It will help if you can be like, no, bam, into the slam, into the pickup, and like, yeah, oh, we got him. We got it. Like, okay. I don't even do that. It's hard to do. People are always moving around. I do a lot of Hellgates. I like my Hellgate pickups. Those are really good. And those are much easier to do as long as you've kind of memorized the range of Hellgate, but it's not simple to say, just start performing good APOC combos. So start thinking about how you can use domination. Otherwise, with Feast on Fear, Overpower Nightmare is great. And I want to see you do that for a bit. And just be out there juggling. Just juggle some fools. Get that cruelty, get that Overpower Nightmare. Every stun you do increases your auto attack speed. And just start juggling these guys. Grab that May, throw her around a lot. Just tank through like a Death Knight Blood, right? In Wrath of Lich King. I don't know what they do nowadays. But just be in there just like constantly attacking. For reset talents, you still go back to the Hall of Storms to reset your level, but resetting talents just teleports you to the middle of the screen. I don't know if that was fixed or not, but it is a nice feature. Yeah, exactly. So, do you have any questions? Is there anything I suggested that feels like unfair or too much to ask? Because I understand, like I said, there's mistakes happening on all sides. And just focusing on you and Bronze is really difficult because there's so much around you that's wrong. If they would all do the right thing, my job would be easier. Little stuff like that, like just think about where and how you can reposition people and take advantage of all those stuns. And I mean, you'll see from watching my games too, you go from like God tier Diablo to 2 level down crud Diablo and everybody hates you. Awesome. The exact same problem? Oh wow, that's a lot of games. That's a fast fall. That's super disappointing. When that sort of thing happens, you feel really lost. And if you're someone like me who focuses on yourself. So I mean, if we were to do like an easier build, The problem is, like, Diablo's made this great... Oh, thank you for the pile of subs. Much appreciated, Chad. Sir Charles. Thank you very much. How you doing, low budget? Yeah, no, I appreciate that. The Flame Stomp build is so wildly different.
Choose a talent.
It's a lot of fun, but
Choose a talent.
it's so very different. Yeah, I don't really want to suggest you do Lightning Breath either, because there is a world where like Lightning Breath becomes easier because you could be like, whoops, I missed my stun. Let me just make a bunch of mess. I'm making noise. I'm unstoppable. But you're also getting wailed on the whole time by the enemy team. Yeah, you're slowing by 40%, which is nice, but it's just such a very different game. No. I'm saying, Doc, that I think Flame Stomp is harder. But that's honestly because I think I'm really hard on myself about Eternal Flame. When Diablo stuns an enemy hero with Shadow Charge or Overpower, reset the cooldown of Fire Stomp, and Diablo gains mana. Like, ugh. I'm supposed to, like, hit this, then hit this. I'm on toggle cooldowns right now, but, you know, then hit this, and do it again. And then somewhere in here, I do a stun, and I do this again. Like, oh, it's gross. It's so busy. I'm not very good at it. What I'm actually supposed to do is even further, like, think it out, as I'm supposed to be like, slam back like that, go in, get the stun, slam again, pick up, slam again, and it's just hard. But it's a great build if you are constantly dying, and because it's really good for souls and stuff like that.